Hello once again. Um, Today I'm gonna tell you my experience living social media, what I have experienced, how I have felt living all these Twitters, Instagram, Facebook, leaving every social media behind and concentrating on myself, on my health, on my things that I do care about. So first off, uh, Facebook, I left it because it was too toxic. There was a lot of misinformation going on over there. A lot of articles that were really uh, were full of disinformation. For example, let's say bullshit talking about the Aztec sacrifices, which I also clearly stated one time that it's false, and it's false because why? Well, that priest that wrote the Codex wrote these sacrifices in order to propagate bad fame to the Aztecs, to make a sort of propaganda. But it's also funny that there's nothing written about the Tlaxcalans that joined the Christian Spanish to conquer and made the Aztec Empire fall. It's quite funny over there. And also another thing about that is that in the Nahuatl language, there's no word for God or gods. It's just a spirit. Uh, it was more of a symbol for them, for the Aztecs. Just like European paganism has its symbols, they also view it as symbols, as spirits. Uh, but the word God does, and gods does appear in the European paganism, but not in the Aztec paganism. So there's another fallacy of the codex right there. That will be a story for another video. But anyway, that's an example of the bad propaganda that Facebook was pumping and pumping into my newsfeed. And of course, there was a lot of arguments, a lot of salt, a lot of a lot of stress over some some stupid article. So that's the number one reason I left Facebook. The second reason why I left it was that it it really didn't interest me anymore. There was nothing new anymore. On Instagram as well, I mean, Instagram is just narcissistic people taking photos of themselves and uploading them, putting filters to look nice. Uh, it's there's nothing actually good about Instagram. It's a very narcissistic website. Uh, it has no, it doesn't make sense, to take a picture and put a lot of damn filters in it to look more youth, to to look more young, to look more pretty. It, for me, it doesn't really make sense. So off to Instagram, to the Vogue, like we say. Twitter. Well, from all those three websites, the one I miss most is Twitter, because in Twitter, actually, as you remember me, I was participating in this community, sometimes sharing good content. However, I didn't post a lot. The reason why I did not post a lot is because I don't like repeating myself. Let's say, for example, back in the day that I talk about how Christianity was spread through violence, was spread through propaganda, was spread through corruption um in the modernized European societies. Um, and I don't want to say that all over and all over again because I feel I'm repeating myself too much. and that's not that it's not original, but it doesn't make sense saying one thing all over and all over again. So that's why I was searching something new, but I could not find it. And if I could not find to post something new, and there's no logic in posting something that I have already said a month ago, weeks ago, for example. It doesn't make sense. So that's why I left Twitter, to not be repetitive, so I don't bore people with the same stuff I talk about every time. Um, but I actually miss Twitter because I saw Barbie Kernes post his tweets, which some were tweets that he had posted in the past, again repeating. However, you never get tired of Barbie Kernes. Actually, it's even if he repeats himself in some tweets, um, he's right in most things, if not in most, in almost all things. Um, Also, good content from his wife Mary Cachet, which she posted about plants. I remember one time she posted about also paganism as well, about something that she was about to release another book. I haven't checked on Amazon if there's more books about them, because I'm really busy reading other books I have over here that I will show you later, the in the reviews I will do about the books I have read. Um, Also, a lot of people from the pagan community that had posted a lot of good tweets. Um, Palando the Blue, for example, he was posting about the Greek mythology, the what those symbols meant, um, how it is not to be taken literally, and I remember encouraging him to release a book explaining this Greek myths, um, explaining the symbolism behind the gods, behind the myths, what they actually mean. For example, um, yeah, I remember telling him that. I have no idea if he has done it actually. Also, the one here that the one paying that's still here on YouTube is Ratatorsk, that I watch his videos from time to time, and also Gustav, if I recall his name right, Gustav. He has posted also videos here on YouTube, as you may know. Good content as well. Um, he has, I think, released a new book. I still need to order that book. Uh, but yeah, from those three is the one social media that I miss most is Twitter. And well, what I have experienced living these social medias is that I have quite been more relaxed, quite more quite more peaceful. Let's say so, like this. I have been quite more cleans of mind, not much drama, not much being into the phone like this all the time, and no more being addicted to the technology, to depend so much on the cell phone, and checking it every half hour or 20 or 15 minutes. No, that's over. But yeah, I have quite been very independent on myself, independent from technology, even though I'm uploading this video, right? But yeah, I don't upload every time, and this is the first time in a year that I'm uploading again. So yeah, Um, yeah, I have been more peaceful, let's say so, leaving social media, uh, less toxicity, more relaxed. Sometimes I do get into arguments here on YouTube, but I need also to get rid of that, to not get into arguments. So yeah, that has been my experience leaving social medias, how it changed me. um, but yeah, uh, I hope you guys like the video, and I will be next up uploading book reviews. Well, see you guys later.